What's going on, YouTube? Man, I'm late to Mr. Charles, y'all. I woke up late. We had some type of power outage around here and couldn't get no power, so I just went to sleep. But anyways, what is this video gonna be about? Pneumatic tankers. So I see that video I did about the $6 a mile. A lot of people went and took a look at it. Very interested in that pneumatic tank. Some of y'all actually emailed me with different links and different pictures to pneumatic trailers. Some of y'all finna go out and buy some pneumatic trailers. I know I'm not joking. People really did email me for real. And I gave you my opinion on what I thought about the tankers that you guys sent me, but instead of just individually telling y'all, I just make a video, so I'll let you know. So understand, when you go out and buy an old truck or old trailer, that it's best for you to have experience at already using older equipment before you go and purchase older equipment. For example, I can make an old truck work because I already bought older trucks. I know what's gonna go wrong. I know how much parts cost. I know where to go get them fixed. I know I'm not showing up the Freightliner or Kenworth paying some $240 or $250, $275 an hour. I'm going to Migo, I just got cash up him $100 for his time, and that's about it. So, you know, you need to have connections already, but this ain't about the trucks, it's about the trailers. Give me 1 second. Now, when it comes to the pneumatic trailer, you guys got to understand that you can't just buy a pneumatic trailer just because it appears decent on Facebook Marketplace, or it appears decent at the auction, or wherever you guys are looking. That's not how pneumatic tanks work. All of them look decent when you're looking at pictures of them, but understand, when you buying auction trailers or used trailers, guys, this stuff is on sale for a reason. You got to go figure out what type of problems the last person was having. Okay, so when you guys ask me about a pneumatic trailer, the first thing I'm gonna ask you is, have you pressurized the trailer? See, a pneumatic trailer, in order to work, you got to pressurize it. It's got to hold pressure so you can blow off the product. Well, Andrew, how do I pressurize the trailer? And this is the point when you guys are finna find out that you need $10,000 to $12,000 plus a truck to pressurize this tanker. See, now you're finna get into some big money. How do you pressurize the trailer? It's only one way to do it. You need to go out, find you a blower, Tuck Hill 1050, 1055, Garden Devil 12. When you find them, you're gonna realize they damn near $12,000. You gotta purchase that with some cash, because ain't none of them folks doing no type of financing. You gotta put them on a truck, and it can't be a lease truck. So even though you got all these lease equipment, I'm talking to my motor carrier people, because that's really who messaging me. It's not really truck drivers, it's motor carriers, but you know, my competition. But anyways, all the lease trucks, you know, you got to go and get some equipment that belong to you. Put the blow on, put the drive shaft on, get all that stuff installed, then go back to the trailer, hook up to it, then pressurize the trailer. So right off the top, you already $10,000 to $12,000 into the equation just to test a trailer that you don't even know once you pressurize, if it don't hold pressure. Well, wait a minute now. If it don't hold pressure, it could be a couple of things. It's more than likely it's not gonna hold pressure, just to let you know. It's not gonna hold pressure, okay? It's not gonna be perfect. So when you pressurize it and it start to lose pressure, now you gotta figure out what the problem is. So hopefully you got some soap and water, because you finna be spraying this thing down all over the place. You gotta figure out if the actual structure of the tank got any type of holes in it, got some type of welds in it that may be old, and there's air coming out the welds. You know, you gotta make sure that this structure, this old piece of equipment you buying is still airtight. So you're gonna do a lot of spraying, a lot of air pressurizing this trailer, letting the pressure gonna go down, then you gotta repressurize. It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a lot of time, a couple of days. Then you can't be afraid of heights. You're gonna have to climb that ladder and get on top of that pneumatic trailer, spray around them dome lids to see if it's hissing around now. Now the dome lids is easy. you can just replace the gasket around those. But you may need a new door. You may replace the gasket, seal it back up, and something wrong with the dome lid. Maybe it ain't the original dome lid. It's off a little bit. You just never know. But you learn this type of stuff by running older trailers. You know, I ran a couple of older trailers. I was renting and leasing them out in the oil field. All of them had different problems, and once you go through all the different problems, you can put two and two together. You're like, okay, I done been through this before, I done been through that before, I done been through this before, and you just piece it all together. That's why when Coco bought her trailer, it took me damn near what, it probably took me a whole month to put that damn trailer back together again. And she done had no confidence whatsoever in my ability to put her trailer back together again. I done had no confidence in your boy. The very first, I ain't even told y'all the story on that. This is a funny story, you know. She gained the confidence once I started showing my skills, baby. But the very first load me and her did was sand. Oh my God, it went so bad. It was horrible. But then again, she bought her trailer. Well, when we went to go buy her trailer, we didn't pressurize it whatsoever because, you know, it was like a last minute thing. She just woke up and told me she was going to buy a pneumatic trailer out in Texas somewhere, and we went. I looked it over, you know, the best that I could, but we didn't pressurize it, so, you know, it's not pressurized. So when we bought the trailer, the only thing we could do was get loaded and then go unload and see. Hey, well, I already knew the first load wasn't gonna go right at all. Because like I said, nobody sells perfectly working equipment. So, man, we went to go unload that trailer and sand shot all throughout that damn trailer onto the ground. It was so sad. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm being fat. Brother fell asleep. I ain't get to cook no food. I gotta go over here to Mr. Charlie fast food restaurant and overpay for some food. $14. Out of there. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 14 each. All right, appreciate you. Man, you got breakfast, lunch, and dinner at $14 each. You just got a basic combo. It really don't matter what restaurant I go to be honest. All them motherfuckers come up to $10 plus. All of them. Woo, what in the homeless entrapment do they got going on up out here at the truck stop? Let me investigate a little bit more. Ooh, wait. Is that a truck driver? Ooh, it's tough out here. Did the truck drivers get put out today? Yeah, phone ran out of memory. But anyways, so very first load we did, sand shot everywhere, all over the freaking pad, every which way it could possibly shoot out this trailer because it didn't have no new gaskets. It had all types of air pressure problems. It wouldn't pressurize all the way up, and you know, she started crying. She started crying because, you know, she thought her cheap investment was ruined. Now, she only bought her trailer for about $4,000, in case y'all want to know. It's about $4,000. Dirt cheap trailer, because to do the type of work that I was doing, you don't need no $100,000, $200,000 Mac pneumatic off the dealership floor, shiny 4-pod vacuum truck. You don't need any of that. Once you come around Andrew, we paying almost nothing for equipment and making a ton of money. So $4,000 was sufficient. I mean, I tried to get it for $2. But anyway, so I had to tell this story, you know, in the future. But to fast forward, you know, looked over the trailer on the pad. Of course, I had to tell the stage and the what do you call them people? what do you call the people that run the frac site? The supervisor? I don't know, I forgot what we call it. But anyways, whoever was running the frac pit, they had to go tell them, I say, man, look, trailer ain't working. We gotta go and bring this load back later. Cool, it's our authority anyway, so, you know, it's whatever I say. If I tell them that I got to go and come back later, it is what it is. See, all them people you see protesting, talking about they can't leave the pad because they'll get fired and all that, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm out there as my customer. If I say, me, not no Mr. Charlie, when I say, hey man, my trailer ain't working, I'm about to pull up out of here and bring this load back later, that's it right there. There ain't nobody above me. There ain't no, oh no, if you do that, man, we'll kick your carry off. There ain't none of that. Because the person I'm talking to ain't nothing but a $7.25 working anyway. $14 hour working anyway. Ain't nobody. You know, he's just somebody went on Indeed to apply for a job. That's also whatever I say is what goes. So anyways, we leave this trailer. And I go and, you know, start to reseal the trailer. Bring it back. You know, same thing. Different area. So it took a couple of loads for us to completely rebuild this trailer. But as time went on and load after load after load, she started to see the progress in the trailer until eventually it was 110% perfect. That thing wouldn't leak no air at all. At all. 100% perfect. No, I didn't get no thank you whatsoever, if y'all must want to know. Matter of fact, I got cussed out, and I think they started talking about I was at the strip club and see I was making too much money. That's what I got. I ain't never got no thank you about all the money I done made these folks. But anyways, so that's what you're gonna have to go through. But after you go through all that, this is the kicker part. After you done bought this blower and this trailer and you ain't gonna reseal it, what you're gonna take it to some dealership and try to have them fix this thing up for another $10,000-$20,000 bill. They'll do it. Southern Pneumatic will do it if you want to go take it to Texas and have them redo this whole trailer for about $10,000-$20,000. They will redo it and get it perfect. If you just want to shortcut it. But after you spend all this money, what you gonna find out is, okay, then what? What, you download DAT load board? Pay them $50 a month? Okay, you do that first. You search pneumatic by trailer. You say, oh man, look, they got pneumatic on that. You click pneumatic. It ain't nothing. You look all the way around the country. It's nothing. Then you say, okay, well, what do I do next? Man, I know, man, he got to be on bulk loads. Bulk loads. So you go pay bulk loads, $500, $1,200, whatever they charging for the annual membership. You see about 5, 6 loads on there. You call all them people. You call all of them. And what they going? I'm gonna tell you exactly what they gonna tell you. They're gonna pretend like they got a load. They're gonna ask you how much is how much you need to do it for. You're gonna tell them your number. You ain't never gonna hear back from them ever again, okay? So after you go through that, then you gonna say, oh man, how do I get freight for this thing? And that's when you realize that you done messed up. But you're so deep into it. Then you gotta go back and watch my old videos, listening for the keyword. What's the keyword, Andrew? What's the keyword? You gotta find your own shippers, email them, make phone calls, go knock on their door. Well, where the shippers at, Andrew? I don't know. That's when you were supposed to be a company driver for somebody else that did pneumatic, and you were supposed to go find, well, they was gonna show you where the customer was at, because you're gonna be a company driver. That's when you go work for Food Line, and wherever Food Line pick up their food, now you know where they at all around the world. I don't know. First class. Y'all see First Class with the custom pneumatic trailers and the custom Peterbilts? You go work for them, I'm pretty sure you'll figure out what a high dollar freight is at with pneumatic. This $6 a mile, that ain't nothing compared to what First Class is making. Them fools pass $10, $12, $20. They'll take a load from California or Florida at $20 a mile in this market. They don't give a damn what y'all general freight, dry van, reefer guys, what y'all complain about, how many times you get on Asian My Channel. They don't care about none of that. It's $20. Either you got the money or you don't. They ain't rolling none of that equipment across the country for free. You got to pay the fee, fool. What is you talking about? But anyways, man, I went too deep in this video. Hopefully y'all got y'all laugh in. Hopefully. Mr. Charlie is actually running late. Mr. Charlie blew a tire, one of these single tires. So Mr. Charlie is 312 right now. 312 right now. Mr. Charles said he gonna be a while, but guess what? They pay me to sit. They pay me to sit right here and wait for Mr. Charles. He blew a tire, and it's gonna be a minute. Okay, I don't know how long a minute. He blew that tire about 2 hours ago, so you know I don't know where he at right now. But he told me he'll let me know when he on his way. But I'm not tripping. I really do hope he take more than another hour or two, because if he take another hour or two, I ain't got to worry about going up to Illinois today or going up to Missouri today. They got to give me something short. Yep, can't make it. I can't make it. I need 10 straight hours of hardcore driving to go all the way up to Illinois for that cheap diesel and bring it back down, and that cheap gasoline and bring it back down. 10 hours. And I don't want to do it. What's today, Thursday? Today is Thursday. Payroll's tomorrow. I think I'm at 58 hours. I think 58, 57, one of them two. Basically whatever check I got last week, I'm gonna get that again. I think I was at 1900 gross. We're gonna be somewhere right enough. You know, don't be like Andrew, man. The reason why I can't get my $2,000 is because sometimes I get here, man, I get off work early. I get here at 12 noon. I don't want to be sitting in the truck 2 hours just for $80 or $100 or whatever, 42 and 42. What is it, 84? I don't want to do that, man. When I get this truck back to the yard, I jump in the car and I'm gone. Okay. Burger King got it down pat. They need more flavors though. I hate Coca-Cola, man. I hate dark drinks, period. They ain't got no Mountain Dew. They ain't got nothing light, Baja Blast, something. I don't like all this Coke and Pepsi option, all this Dr. Pepper. What the hell is that? I drink it for now just because it's hot outside and that's all they hear. So, but hopefully y'all learned something. The moral of the story is, I know y'all see the $6 a mile, but to be honest with you, if I hit a flatbed, step deck, or a reefer, I'm be finding customers and I'm be charging $6 a mile. I don't give a damn what they got listed on DAT load board for a reefer for $1.50, $2 a mile. I don't care about none of that. That's the freight that they left for you. That ain't the freight they left for me. I'm calling the shippers. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm trying to put a play together, baby. We're trying to get something dedicated. Anyways, y'all had a question about the stock market. If y'all still on here, one of y'all said I made some type of post. Oh, y'all said where's Richard Fame at, and one of y'all said, hey, all his subscribers, man, you know, they started to get mad on him because he pushing individual stocks. Is that right? Is that right? Well, guys, let me give you a small education lesson on individual stocks. The reason why Dave Ramsey and the rest of the financial advisors do not recommend you buy individual stocks is because more than likely the individual stocks you're gonna be buying is crap like GoPro. You're gonna be buying individual stocks in Burger King, in Taco Bell, and things that are not growing over time. And more than likely, you're going to be losing money because it's probably, you're going to be buying in the businesses you're going to be buying in Kmart. You're going to be buying in Sears. Businesses that's not growing over time, they're actually going down. Matter of fact, they're heading into bankruptcy. You can put your money in Kmart just because you went there yesterday. So, it's best for you to buy ETF, let the white man, because that's who's running, somebody's got to run the ETF, okay? When you buy ETF, somebody's running the fund. And matter of fact, they usually charge to run the fund. Small fee. If you go buy VOO, they charge for that. VGT, any Vanguard ETF, they're gonna charge. Because somebody got to pick, you know, the individual stocks for you. Because see, they still buy individual stocks, guys. They're just picking them for you. It's just that they gonna pick a better stock than you. You gonna pick Kmart. They gonna pick Microsoft. You gonna pick GoPro, they gonna pick NVIDIA. So, keep in mind, everybody you see on the Forbes list, I got this from Grant Cardone right here. All them billionaires you see on the Forbes list, Not one of them invest their money in ETFs. Not one of them is going to invest in Vanguard nothing. None of them is going to make Vanguard rich. They all buy individual stocks. Every last billionaire on that list. Look at Elon Musk. He put 100% of his money in PayPal. He didn't put 100% of his money in VOO. Okay? Take on high risk, high reward, baby. Okay? So, you know, it's just, you know, I'm not no financial advisor. I'm just, you know, I'm just helping you think. Just helping you think.